Welcome to the Five Element Acupuncture Center. I'm David Mitz. I'm your practitioner, and I thought I would take a few minutes and kind of orient you a little bit to what makes Five Element Acupuncture unique and why it is so important to treat you through that framework. First of all, the word unique is a really important part of what we're going to talk about today. Each of us is unique. We've all had a unique life experience. We've all gone through different emotions, different struggles, and we've dealt with them differently based upon our makeup, how we're put together. Well, what the ancient Chinese discovered is there are different types of people. They have different energetic makeup and they respond to life differently. They have different vulnerabilities. They have different strengths. They have different ways of thinking, things that we might put off to personality or body type or different ways of kind of trying to understand the differences between people. The five element acupuncture system is an ancient system that ties people directly to how they're put together and how their entire body works together as one system, body, mind, and spirit. So many times the things that we think are disconnected in our experience, and Western medicine has done a good job of disconnecting things and sending them off to different specialists. In classical Chinese five element acupuncture, those things are connected. Let me give you an example. Say, for example, you have a one-sided headache, what they call a migraine headache. And you also are easily irritated. You have a hard time falling asleep at night. Maybe you have allergies with itchy, scratchy, watery eyes. You might find yourself with one shoulder a little bit higher than the other. These are all connected to an imbalance in the gallbladder meridian inside the wood element. Now, that comes along with different mental situations and different ways of looking at life that are all connected to this imbalance. And so, in order to treat you and honor the way you are put together, five element acupuncture tries to discern what's your nature? How are you put together? Why are you having the symptoms that are unique to you? We might have five different people with shoulder pain, and because they're five different people, we would treat them five different ways, harmonizing the whole person, not just focusing on the symptom. It's not that we ignore the symptom. No, we want your shoulder pain to go away, or your digestive difficulties, or your night sweats, or whatever is going on with you. We want that all to go away, and it will, but it will truly only go away when we honor the design integrity of how you are put together. In addition, we're going to be looking at strategies that are unique to support you. Not everybody is made the same way, and not everybody needs the same nutrition. Not everybody needs the same movements. Not everybody needs the same supplementation or herbs or even physical adjustments and things like that. All of this is unique to your nature. And so for the maybe the first time in your life, you're going to be looked at as a completely whole person. And we're going to be looking at all the little things that may seem like side issues to you, but they're very much part of the main diagnosis that we want to get at with classical five element acupuncture. Now, because we have the availability of modern techniques, we can also use things like we use the Accugraph, which is a computerized meridian imaging diagnostic device. And so every single visit, we will be measuring exactly what is the electrical amount of energy in each of your 12 main meridians. And we'll show you a map. This is how you're doing today through the graph. And we will continuously update that as we begin to shift and create health and well-being. And not only will you feel better, but you'll actually see yourself getting better. We also use classically time-tested techniques for diagnosis. For example, the pulses. We read 12 different pulses on the wrist, 6 on each side, and those pulses give us more data about how the meridians are doing. We use abdominal diagnosis to see where in your abdomen you might be holding tension. That tells us that a particular organ and meridian are involved in that process. We'll use applied kinesiology, which is testing to see how your nervous system is relating to your different organs. And what we find is that if an organ is out of balance, the corresponding muscle changes in its strength. And we can add that to the cookbook, if you will, of diagnosis to understand the totality of how you're put together. That's what 5-element acupuncture is all about. And we'll be recommending things to you, supplements, herbs, different things that you can do between your treatments to support the healing process. We'll be talking to you about your nutrition, about the food that you're eating, about your exercise. Are you increasing energy for your system by doing something regularly? You know, health is not something that happens to us. Health is something that happens for us when we take a strategic plan towards our health and well-being. So that's my goal. My goal is not only to help you feel better, but to help you be better. So thank you again for the privilege of getting to be your practitioner. I hope this overview has given you a little bit of a sense of how incredibly powerful this system of medicine can be for you. Stay tuned after this. We're going to show you a brief video on the AccuGraph so you can understand the electrical measurements of your meridians and get an idea of how important that is as well. All right.
In traditional Chinese medicine theory, there are many pathways or channels of energy that run through your body. The channels exist synergistically, each of them contributing to the health and vitality of the others. In Chinese medicine, these channels are known as meridians, and the sustaining energy or life force that runs through them is called qi. Each meridian connects with muscles, tendons, bones, ligaments, and internal organs. For instance, the small intestine meridian starts in your small finger and flows all the way through your arm, shoulder, and neck and into your ear. It affects these muscles and flows through this internal pathway, which then affects your ears, eyes, neck, heart, digestive system, stomach, leg, and knee. All the meridians affect different parts of the body, but they're all connected to each other. Your practitioner uses the AccuGraph system, which combines this ancient wisdom with modern science to electronically measure the qi in your meridians using acupuncture points on your hands and feet. After your short AccuGraph exam is complete, your practitioner will show you a chart of the energy in your body, which will indicate where the qi is blocked and how your practitioner can help restore balance and function. An imbalanced chart means that qi is not moving well through the meridians. Imbalances, if left untreated, lead to symptoms. A meridian shown in blue indicates deficiency in qi. One shown in red indicates excessive qi. And one in purple indicates that that meridian's qi is unevenly distributed between the right and left sides of the body. Green means that your energy is flowing well and in balance. Based on your symptoms and AccuGraph's findings, your practitioner will create an effective treatment plan to restore balance and address your symptoms. You will be able to watch your progress from visit to visit. As your graph becomes greener, your body will become more balanced, allowing it to heal and thrive naturally. This will lead to a decrease in symptoms and improved health and well-being in your life. We hope that you enjoy the insight that AccuGraph gives you into your unique pattern of energy, and we wish you joy on your journey to healing.